Hi guys, Nico here. First of all, thank you for joining my first ever video. And as you read on the title, I will be talking a little bit about how somebody like me and like him lost more than 150 pounds without surgeries, without special treatments, without starving myself, without crazy workout routines. So to make it easier and faster for you, I will be answering the most asked questions so you can get an overall idea of how this happened. For the rest of the video, I want to keep this little guy here to remind you how fat I was so you can have a contrast during the whole experience. So let's jump in. The first thing that I want to share with you guys is this table of stats. As you can see, I started this 7 years ago. It doesn't mean that it took me actually 7 years, and I will talk about this later. So 7 years ago, I was 19. I'm currently 26. I was weighing 354 pounds. I was 6'1", and my body fat percentage was around 45%. Currently, I weigh 198 pounds. That is 156 pounds less. My body fat percentage is around 15 to 80%, and I am 6'4". So before I start talking about myself, I want to tell you something that I learned over the past years, is that losing weight is not a sprint, it's a marathon. You need to pace yourself, you need to set realistic goals, you need to understand that this is not only a 3 months diet, this is a lifestyle, because if you want to succeed, you need to change your habits, you need to get goals, but this is not a short-term process, because at the end you're gonna get those pounds back, and you don't want to do that. You just want to change your lifestyle. So this is something that you want to maintain for the rest of your life. So how long did it take me? I started this journey in December 2012, so it has been 7 years now, and I lost most of the weight in the first year and a half. I lost 100 pounds in that period of time. Then I stopped losing weight because I really wanted to stabilize. I wanted to see how my body was responding. I wanted to see what works and what doesn't work for me. And after, let's say 8 months, I started losing weight again, and I lost the 50 pounds left that I needed to lose to be on my ideal weight, because I'm really tall. It was around 190 and 200 pounds. So it took me around 3 years in total to lose the whole amount of weight. So the next question is, why did I do it? So let's start saying that I was 18. I started having high blood pressure. I started having diabetes symptoms. I didn't have any contact, any social contact with, like, outside of high school, because I was not confident to talk with anybody. Being fat during high school is probably the hardest thing that has happened in my life. Teenagers are very mean. They were bullying me all the time, and I didn't fight back really. I just hide, and I start having bad habits. I start just playing online, gaming, and losing every kind of contact with the outside world. My clothes were not fitting me anymore. They didn't have my size. I had to buy whatever they had because I couldn't choose what I wanted because I was too big. Beside that, one night in December, I had a dream, and my dream was that I was jogging with my dog around the park, and we looked so happy. And when I woke up that morning, I told my mom, I need to change, I want to change, and I want to do this now before it's too late. So we had a friend that she knew, a nutritionist, an amazing nutritionist at my city, and we called her, and she said, oh, I have an opening for today, can you come today? And we said yes. We went to the office, and when she did the original weighting and I realized how fat I was, it was so sad, because I knew that I was getting pounds and I was fat, and I knew that I was getting heavier and heavier, but I never realized how fat I was. And when you realize that you're at a point where if you don't take actions, there is no return, and the next step is getting a surgery, and that will absolutely ruin your life, because I have met many people in my life, in my family, that have got bypass surgeries and all of that, and I didn't want that for me, so I had to take actions for myself, and my life changed completely that morning. So how was the beginning of the process? This might sound weird, but the beginning of the process was probably the easiest part, because you wanted so much, I was so focused, and I was committed to change my life. So that really boosts your energy, that like inspire you to keep going. So the first week, so let's go back for a little bit. I had the same diet for 3 months, since day 0 to day 90. And the diet was, I had a breakfast at 7 a.m. that consists on hot tea, a pita bread with a slice of ham and cheese. I had some almonds at 9 a.m. At noon, I had half grilled chicken breast with 3 tablespoons of rice and a lot of salad. At 3 p.m. I had either yogurt, Greek yogurt, or a piece of ham. And at night I have again grilled chicken or grilled fish and salad. And I ate that for 3 months. The first week, eating consistently and being conscious about what I wanted and being really focused, I lost around 14 pounds. So can you imagine that you are seeing results so fast and you are like desperate to change and you are really focused? So that really impulsed me to keep going and to keep pushing myself harder. And I lost around 100 pounds in the first 8 months to 1 year. There were days when I really wanted to give up, because like you don't live by yourself in the world. Like you have to go to parties, you have friends, you have family, and they are not all the time doing diets. I must say that my family support me during this whole process. They did everything that they could to help me, because they were desperate. They didn't want anything to happen to me, and I am really grateful for that. We tried many diets before because they were seeing what was happening, but because I didn't want it, nothing worked. So when I told them that I wanted to change, they were all about it. And when I wanted to give up, I just started looking to what had happened in the past, and I started looking to the person that I became, and I was very proud of myself, and until today I'm very proud. I feel that my life changed completely, and I would do this 10 times again if I have to. But I feel that once you find a lifestyle that works for you and something that you can maintain, you don't need to worry about getting fat again, because you already know how to control it. So how did I keep focus? When you want something really bad, and when you realize that the only person that can actually do something is you, because nobody has to push you, you are pushing yourself, and that's the best way to keep going. And like I said at the beginning, this is not a short-term goal. This is not a New Year's resolution where I want to lose 10 pounds and that's it. No, you need to find what works for you, and you need to realize, and probably that was the key. I realized when I started the process that this was going to change my life forever, that I was not going to expect to lose 100 pounds in 2 months like they advertise everywhere, that I need to work hard, that I need to do a lot of changes. So the next question is, did I work out? Did I work out? Did I go to the gym when I was doing this? The answer is yes and no. The first 3 months, or until I lost 50 pounds, I didn't go to the gym. And this is for a lot of different reasons, in my opinion. First, you don't feel confident to go to a gym. You don't want people to stare at you. You feel that people is going to laugh at you. Beside that, when you are so big, your joints hurt, you don't have a lot of energy, and you are like thinking about going to the gym. For me, when I was fat, it was a nightmare. So I decided to wait until I lost 50 pounds, and that's when I started going to the gym. The first couple of months, it was a slow process. I started doing some cardio, some treadmill, doing some abs. I didn't do weightlifting at the beginning because I need to feel comfortable first. After some time, I think that working out is one of the things that I learn how to love and I really enjoy. I have tried functional training, I have done TRX, CrossFit, hot yoga, everything that you can imagine. And that's something that I love now. When I think about working out, it's not like I have to go to the gym. I am actually excited about going because when you go to maybe not a regular gym, and I go to studios or like places where you start meeting people, when you got friends, when you go at the same time every day and you see the same people so you can actually interact with them. Like I am not the most athletic person, I have not the best body, but I really think that I got into a point in my life where I feel confident enough that I can go to the pool, where I can go to the beach. And I know there is so many people that will say that you need to embrace yourself no matter what. And I agree with that, but it's easier to tell it than actually doing it. For me, it was really hard to embrace myself when I was fat. And I'm not saying that my entire life is around my weight, but that really changed the way I see the world. And I'm not saying that if you are skinnier, you're a better person. That's not true. The next question is, did I have extra skin after the process? The question is yes. I work out a lot. I did like massages. I have like treatments on my skin, laser treatments, and I try everything. But at the end of the day, the skin was really stretched, and unfortunately, I have extra skin after the whole process. I got one surgery to cut some of that skin, and I will probably make a video about this. So I have a tummy tuck on my belly to get rid of that extra skin, and that was the only part that actually needed. If you work out and if you are, and it is so many factors that comes to play, like your race, the skin color. Like some people has more elasticity than other people, and so you might not need a tummy tuck, you might not need a surgery. Your skin might be normal at the end of the day. So how is my day-to-day routine now? Since I started maintaining my weight, I go to the gym 4 to 6 times a week. I eat, I would say, pretty normal. I have a breakfast, I eat carbs, I try to keep my diet based on everything that I learned. And I have tried everything. I have tried keto, I have tried paleo, carnivore, intermittent fasting. I have tried it because I wanted to see how my body reacted to that. And I must say that if I cannot maintain a diet because it's too hard to do, not because mentally I cannot do it, but because the world is not designed to follow that. And I am a person who don't cook every day. I don't meal prep every week. So I need to have something where I can go to a restaurant, I can get a salad, or I can get rice and beans with a piece of chicken. But if I wanna follow like a keto diet or a paleo diet or a carnivore diet, that will be harder to do. So I still live in the real world. I have a pretty normal life. My suggestion is do something that you can maintain, because if you start doing like crazy diets that you need like a specific type of foods that you can never find, it will be very hard. And at the end you will get bored because you are wasting so much money and so much energy in something that maybe is not completely worth it. If I could do it, you can do it. It is only about changing your mindset. If you want to keep seeing more of this kind of content, I'm going to talk about diet tips, workout tips that I have enjoyed, and I want to dedicate a little bit of mental health in this channel because I feel that it's very important. When you lose weight, yes, your body changes, but your mind changes as well. And for me, it took many years since I realized that I was not that fat kid anymore, and that people was not looking at me because I was fat. And still, until today, sometimes I have lack of confidence because I still have that image in my mind. So I want this channel to be more than just that superficial part of how to lose weight, but like how to change your mind and be confident and feel better with everything that you have achieved. So again, my name is Nico, and I will see you in the next video.